Well, there's a huge matchup this weekend with Alabama traveling to Knoxville to play Tennessee. This is a huge matchup, and we need to get into it. But if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And by doing so, it greatly helps out my channel and it helps me grow as a content creator. Here it is, guys. This is a huge SEC matchup. Uh, two ranked teams in Alabama being ranked number 3, and Tennessee is currently ranked number 6. And it's going to be a huge matchup, guys, and a lot of things riding on this game for both teams, to represent their division in the SEC. I'm going to just get into some stats for the game, guys. Of course, Tennessee is coming off a victory, a huge victory against LSU. They beat them 40-13. Uh, Tennessee absolutely destroyed LSU from beginning to finish. LSU couldn't do anything. They didn't have an answer. And shockingly, Tennessee got a pretty good defense, guys, from what I was looking. And I got the stats for the game. And of course, Alabama's coming off a close victory against Texas A&M, a game where I feel like Alabama allowed Texas A&M to be in the game, but nevertheless, they played us tough. We got the victory 24-20, and but costly turnovers kept Texas A&M in the game, and definitely can't do that against this Tennessee team. And I'll just read off the stats, guys. Of course, Jalen Miro played in the game, and he was only able to get 111 passing yards. Uh, very, very poor performance. Me as an Alabama fan, we can't afford to play like how we did last game with this Tennessee team, because they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're going to be loud in the stadium. I know they're going to be ready to play us, and it's going to be interesting how this game goes. But of course, Hendon Hooker on the year, he has 1,432 yards, passing yards, y'all, with 10 touchdowns. So very, very efficient quarterback. Um, Definitely should be in the Heisman race. Definitely a guy to be looking out for and be there at the ceremony. Of course, at running back, they have Jalen Wright. He has 315 yards and 4 touchdowns. Very, very good running back. Uh, a guy that has emerged at wide receiver for Tennessee, uh, Jalen Hyatt. Very, very good wide receiver. He has 388 yards and 5 touchdowns on the season. So, uh, very, very talented guy. Um, Tennessee has a lot of weapons, guys. And we'll just read off these stats. Alabama's averaging 44.3 points per game. Tennessee's averaging 46.8. So Tennessee has the advantage in that situation. Points allowed per game. Alabama's allowing only 12.5. Tennessee is allowing 17.8. So Alabama has the advantage in that situation. Total yardage, Alabama gets 504. Tennessee gets 547. So Tennessee goes, the edge goes to Tennessee. Yards allowed, Alabama only allows 250.8. Tennessee allows 396 total yards. So Alabama has the advantage there. And if you was to break that down, Alabama's allowing 166 passing yards, and they're only allowing 84.5 yards a game. Tennessee is allowing 307 passing yards, and they're allowing 89.2 yards per game. So Tennessee is pretty stout with the run, guys. Their defensive front is very, very good, guys. I'm sure Tennessee would like to shore up some things on the back end, and um, as a whole, though, they're a pretty good team, guys. Looking at these stats, Tennessee can pretty win this game. If Alabama doesn't, clean up the penalties and doesn't clean up the turnovers, because Tennessee is, like I said, clicking on all cylinders, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this game. Like I said, a lot of things is riding on this game for Alabama. After the performance we just had, we're hoping that Bryce Young could play in this game. My opinion, we're going to need him. He knows the offense front to back, and we'll definitely need him out there. It's no knock on Jalen Miro, but he's not there yet as far as I'm concerned. Um, I feel like Bill O'Brien needs to, game plan around him if he were to play. He needs to come up with a game plan uh, that fits, Jalen Miro's skill set. But even with that, I feel like, if he gets into a shootout, I'm sorry, Tennessee will have the advantage there. But if I had to give my prediction for the game, like I said, this prediction is going to be based off if Jalen Miro is not playing the game and Bryce is playing the game. So I think it's going to come down to, can Alabama average decent, yards, rushing yards per play? As currently right now, that when I looked at it, they're saying Alabama is averaging 7 yards per play as far as rushing. I don't think that's going to happen in this game. Tennessee is pretty good at stopping the run, and I just looked at the stats. If somehow Alabama can average maybe 4 yards a carry, I think Alabama will be in this game. And I think if Bryce Young plays, I think Alabama will have some success passing the ball on Tennessee. But Tennessee has a dangerous defensive front. They have a guy over there, same guy that he had the same name as one of our players, Byron Young, a very, very good defensive player. Definitely a guy we're going to have to look out for. But if I had to give my prediction, I'm predicting a win for my Alabama Crimson Tide, and I'm predicting 38-31. I know Tennessee is going to get some points on us. I already see it. I saw some weaknesses in our secondary this last game. Hopefully we can shore those up. But and then also Tennessee might get Cedric Tillman back. He didn't even play last game, and they was able to put up those numbers. So Tennessee has a lot of great skill players, and definitely gonna have to, be able to stop them. But I think Alabama will get, enough stops to keep the game in play. Like I said, this is all based off if Bryce Young plays. If Jalen Miro plays the game, I don't see Alabama win this game, and that's just my honest opinion. I think Tennessee will win it big, without Bryce. But I think we have a chance of winning with Bryce Young being at the helm. It's going to be tough playing in Neyland Stadium. I know it's going to be loud. I think this is the first time since Alabama and Tennessee have both been ranked, and like it's all set up for Tennessee to play the game of their lives, But I think in the end, I think Alabama's going to get it done. All depending on how much pressure we able to put on Hendon Hooker. But the guy's a beast of a player. He can run it and pass it. But I think in the end, Alabama's going to get the victory. But what you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comment section. And once again, guys, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.